What's going on, everyone? My name is Twig, and in today's video we'll be talking about the Legend of Cyber Cowboy. It is a top-down bullet hell shooter that closely resembles Enter the Gungeon in a lot of ways. Released on the 1st of January, this fun indie game took me roughly about a little under 2 hours to 100%. We'll talk about the achievements here in a sec, but to get my intro stuff out of the way, I review games after 100% because that's what I enjoy going after, as it pushes me to usually see close to, if not all, that a game has to offer by chasing after all their achievements. You can add me on Steam to see my written reviews on games I perfect on there, or you can check out the playlist here on YouTube. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this vid. Now, I did want to mention this game is currently like $5 on Steam, and it is, as of right now, profile restricted, which means until Steam approves it, it cannot appear on your game stats or profile showcases. But nonetheless, this game caught my eye because I really enjoyed Enter the Gungeon, and this game kind of reminded me of it, so I had to give it a try. As far as story goes, there really isn't one except what we're told in the description of the game. Set in the Wild West, development of cybernetic technology has led to bandit gangs taking control of the locals. You take the role of a steampunk gunslinger with a mechanical arm and loads of enhanced weaponry at your disposal. In this top-down twin-stick shooter, you blast your way through waves of mechanical monsters as you explore procedurally generated rooms that change with each run. There are 5 stages in total. Each stage has a boss at the end of it that you'll need to conquer before moving on to the next one. When you die, unlike other roguelikes, you don't start back at the beginning of the first stage. You only go back to the stage that you're currently on. It kind of threw me for a loop the first time I died, but it makes beating the game drastically easier, of course. I tested out backing out to the main menu mid-run to see if it took me back to the first stage when I started again, and it does, so your progress doesn't save. As long as you stay in that run, you'll be good. The UI is really sleek and simple. You have your character portrait in the top left along with your health bar. Your stamina bar, which is consumed by dodging, is along the left side of your screen. Your coins currency amount is in the top right, which you accumulate by killing enemies. Your weapon with its ammo amount is in the bottom right, and a run timer is in the top middle. The timer seems like a big component to the gameplay loop, where after you beat the game for the first time, you'll have your best time displayed in the main menu, which will push people to want to do another run to see how fast they can go. Unfortunately, there are no achievements dedicated to run length, which I think would spice things up a little bit. You start with your basic pistol that has unlimited ammo, and you'll come across a vendor room on each floor where you'll have the option to purchase your choice of 2 weapons. The best weapon by far that I found is the rifle, in my opinion. It does an insane amount of damage, it has a ton of ammo, and it can pierce through and hit multiple enemies with each shot. It's definitely a boss killer weapon, but there are some other cool ones like this pistol that shoots explosive ammo rounds, a shotgun, and a plasma rifle. Each stage has a unique theme with unique enemies to keep things fresh, and you can use your surroundings as cover as you explore the rooms. I recommend saving your health and ammo pickups to use right before the boss, just to give you the best chance at coming out alive. In terms of the 5 bosses, you'll run into Hand Cannon Hank, Kangaroo Rocketeer, the Mechazoid Cyclops, the Electrifying Mr. Time Man, and the Deadly XJ9 CS15. They don't actually have those names, unfortunately, so I had to just give them names myself, but they are all uniquely designed and fun to fight. A few of them seem to have somewhat the same attack, but in my opinion, the first and third bosses were the hardest for me personally. I beat my first run with a time of 37 minutes and 21 seconds, and I luckily picked up the sniper rifle to finish off the last 2 bosses really easily. One thing I wanted to be sure to point out that I thought was really cool was the way that your character changes as he takes damage, losing pieces of clothing until you get your health back. As soon as you beat a floor, you automatically get refilled health, all your coins are taken away, but your ammo in your gun stays the same. The sound effects are spot on, and I love the sleek pixel art style. The soundtrack fits the themes well. Altogether though, the gameplay is super simple and easy to understand. It'd be cool to see different skins added for us to equip in the future, and maybe more bosses to beat and a few more weapons. The achievements were not hard to unlock at all, with there only being 14 in total. They are pretty much split into just a few categories that you don't really even need to worry about keeping track of. Beating all 5 bosses will net you those achievements. Buying 10 weapons in the shop will get you 3 more. Accumulating 1,500 coins over the course of all runs will unlock another 3. And then killing 200 enemies will unlock the last 3 achievements. Like I said, it would have been cool to have an achievement related to a timer or something as well, but overall, all of these are super easy to get, especially with you not having to start from the beginning after death. I also put some time into this one on the Steam Deck, and it was a great game to play on there. The runs can be super short depending on the weapons you get offered to you, which will either make the boss fights easy or hard. I didn't really have any technical issues other than slight stuttering during one of the boss fights, which might be due to me running OBS. And that's pretty much it. If you're not dying to play this game, grab it on a sale to experience a fun little indie game. I wasn't expecting too much going in, but I'm glad I finished this one and added another 100% to my list. As always, thank you for sticking around if you made it this far in the video. There are some really sick games coming out soon, so stay tuned and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.